welcome to the American Sports Connection. I'm your host, the one and only Joey Railroads. I'm here with my buddy Lance Winter. Lance, how's it going?
Doing good. Hadn't been a while, but you were busy, I was busy, and football season, we weren't doing the show, so.
Yeah, with the playoffs being on the weekends.
Yeah, I love doing this show, but I love the playoffs better. Yeah.
Speaking of which, your Cowboys, I saw, signed another player.
Well, they did Alan Hearns yesterday.
And then there was an offensive tackle from the Patriots today.
Okay, yeah, they've been looking to get a kind of a 6 offensive lineman, I think it would be. Like,
yeah, like a swing guy.
Yeah, because I think we lost one in free agency, and they're moving the one guy to a different position. But, yeah, can't wait for football.
Yeah, what, only
5 months away.
Only 5.5 months to go?
Well, we got the draft show coming up in like a month, so.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and it's in Big D this year.
Yeah, that's right. That's cool. Should be
we
fun.
were laughing about it real quick. How many fans are going to boo when the Eagles have their pick as the last pick? Remember, because when the Eagles heckled the one Cowboys guy last year?
Oh, that's right. That old-timer guy. Yeah.
And how the Eagles will get to say, with the 32nd pick, the world champion Philadelphia Eagles select. And you'll probably hear all the boos.
Yeah, that should be good. Unless they trade up or something. You never know.
Yeah, who knows? All right, before we get started real quick, don't forget to check out our social media stuff. You can find us on Facebook.com/American Sports Connection or on Twitter at ASC Pods. You can also find all of our stuff on B Plus Player Radio. Best way to find them is on Twitter at B Plus Radio. And real quick, don't forget to check out our sponsors over at TSC Digital Media. Best way to find them is on Twitter at TSC Wrestling Mag. You can use promo code ASCPOD and you can get 20% off your order.
Whew, there you go.
I know, and I don't have that written down.
You got to memorize now. That's good. Yeah.
All right, for Rewind today, since it's, 2 weeks from tomorrow's WrestleMania.
Is it? Jesus, this time last year I was over in England.
What was it really?
Yeah, man, I was over there for Mania season.
That's interesting. I might, one of the local promotions might actually be having, they're supposed to find out this week if the Wi-Fi is good enough. They're going to have a WrestleMania party. Or like a viewing party. Oh,
those are always cool. Nice. Always better to have more people hanging around.
Yeah, I said I haven't done that since I was in like high school or my early 20s.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I hung out with. Probably last time was when I lived in Leduc and I used to go to a bar and they always play.
You know what? I take it back. It was the WrestleMania Trump was at.
President Trump.
That's the last one I had, like a gathering of people at the house.
Yeah, I don't have anybody friends that like wrestling. Not one person I know likes it except for all of my internet buddies.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But This one, WrestleMania 8, do you remember this one?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This was when I was watching it big time. I didn't get pay-per-views at the time, but I think this would have been around when my girlfriend's dad, he would pay for them on the satellite, tape them, and then we'd go get them right after. So we'd watch them like an hour after it happened. So.
Oh, wow. This was when we just started getting the pay-per-views in this area. Like you would get the, I always called them the box.
Yeah, he had the satellite dish. So
yeah, where like we had to, like if you wanted the pay-per-view, you had to go down to the local cable company and pay for it, and then they give you the box, and then you would like wire it to the back of your TV, and they tell you whatever channel to put it on, and then you'd get to watch it once. Like,
yeah,
and then
you got to bring
if
the box
you were
back.
lucky, you got to replay.
Yeah, I never did that, but I know what you mean. Yeah. But
Yeah,
so where did we?
this
You might as well tell everybody where it is, just in case they can't find it on
right.
the.
What you're gonna do is you'll go to shows, click on the shows tab, and then there's a little drop down on the far right where all the pay-per-views are. You'll want to have it under WWE. I think it automatically goes under that. And just scroll down to WrestleMania, click on that, and then find WrestleMania 8. Alright, let's see here. Where are we starting out, Lance? Whenever you're ready.
Well, once everybody hits play and let it run for a bit, because then you usually have that stupid little ad they have at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll give it a little bit here still. And,
Sure.
And just, all right, I guess everybody should be ready. If not, hit pause. I don't know. Okay, but with the first bubble we're going to go to, we'll say, finish of El Matador, Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels. I think it's the third one.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody hit that button now. And there should be Sherry with the heart on her face. Tito with the flying burrito or whatever he called it.
Yeah, that's what Bobby Heenan used to call it.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, look at Sherry's. What a cougar.
Man, I never realized how attractive she was until I was much older.
Yeah. Her face was kind of not the greatest, but man, she sure had a killer body.
Ooh.
Where are they? They're in some dome there, I see.
And Shawn Michaels gets the cheap victory there. They're in the Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome, okay.
Which is in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Shawn Michaels with the mullet. Probably Tito's got a mullet.
I don't know if you remember this, Lance. It was originally supposed to be him against Marty.
Oh, okay, and then Marty probably got busted for something.
Yeah, well, he got arrested for something.
Oh, poor Marty.
So they kind of threw this match together at the last minute.
Well, Tito, he was always been on most of the WrestleManias. I think he was in the very first WrestleMania match ever in WrestleMania 1, I think.
I think they said he was in the first 9.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. Oh, what's he doing to Sherry?
He always made me laugh when he would do it. He'd just throw her down.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she don't mind. Gee, look at all those girls' hairdos. They got mullets, too.
Yeah, well, this is the early 90s.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if it's in Indianapolis. Is that where Hoosier Dome?
Yep.
Pretty sure they still got mullets there. Kind of weird seeing with the light being in the daytime still, but I guess it's...
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, WrestleMania sometimes would be at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And if it's on the West Coast, it's going to be light. Like the one they had in San Francisco where the Taker come out and it was light out. It was weird.
Until they showed this part here, Lance, I completely forgot the Legion of Doom had this segment.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're going now anyways.
No, it's no big deal. This is where they brought back Precious Paul Ellering.
Okay. The big spikes. I always wondered if those were real spikes or if they were styrofoam.
Yeah, I always wondered too.
Because, man, you could really hurt yourself. Poke yourself in the eye.
Yeah, this
even
was
with styrofoam, it hurt, though.
Yeah, this was right before Hawk went off the deep end.
Which time? Yeah.
Well, I think, it was after SummerSlam. Remember, he, disappeared and never came back home. Like, he stayed with the Hells Angels.
Yeah, I think when he was over in England.
Yeah.
That was the SummerSlam Dino scene.
Yes, SummerSlam 92. After their match, he just stayed there.
If you want to look on our archives, we've done that one.
Yeah, that was a fun one, too. I always liked Paul Ellering. I think it's cool that he's back working with WWE.
You got him on NXT, but that's probably a great place for him. Teach the young kids to do promos.
Yeah. Because he was always really good. This was always, I got to be honest with you, this was always weird to me as a kid where they just had a promo and didn't wrestle on the card.
Yeah, that always kind of bugged me because, especially with Mania, it's supposed to be the big buildup of everything. But I guess they got 4 hours to fill.
That's true. This year it'll be 6, like always, with the pre-show.
Oh God, it's just brutal.
I
And you
had a
get to
friend that went to the one in Dallas, 32,
yeah,
and she said like they were just like wore out.
yeah. It's just like get this over with. Enough.
Well, and I don't even think they went to the pre-show. Just the 4 hours was like too much for them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now Mania's coming back to New York next year, so that'll be interesting.
Go back to that big stadium, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm not going in that damn stadium.
No. Imagine the people got to sit way at the back.
Not even that. It's Giants Stadium. I ain't going into Giants Stadium.
Well, how about if the Eagles were playing? You'd probably go.
Eh, maybe, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't go.
I'll probably do, if I did go, I would do all like the extra stuff.
Yeah, there's sure going to be probably a lot of independent shows for cheap.
Yeah, well, and then like if I wanted to take like my kid to Access, I would consider doing that.
Yeah, see that stuff wouldn't interest me, but
yeah, no, it would be more so for him than me.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how you would have fun, is taking your kid, yeah.
Yeah, because from what I understand, it's like a flat fee you pay, and you get in, and then whoever like signs it covers like everything.
Oh, that's cool. Not the old $40 of autograph type stuff. It's
like Goldberg that's charging $100.
Oh man. And well, good for him. I gotta say, hey, good for him. If you get it, go for it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if somebody's going to pay for it,
just to write your signature on a photo. Here.
Yeah. Well, dude, when Sting came here a couple years ago, he was charging like over $100 to $200 with the face paint and everything.
Hey, it's a good gig. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I said, I think I'm missing out. I had a wrong job.
Yeah. You wanted to be a professional autograph guy?
Yeah, man. Hey, if you can get that kind of money, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. When I was at that small independent wrestling a long time ago, and I met Honky Tonk Man, when I was standing there talking with him and his son and another wrestler, and this old guy comes up and he's like, "Can I get Honky Tonk's autograph?" He's like, "Sure." The other guy, and he hands a book to me, and he's like, "Can I get your autograph?" Sure.
That's funny.
I'll decide it. Why not?
It's like, hey, I'm a big deal.
Yeah, look at me.
Lance, the other thing I remember as I watched this promo is when WWE used the damn Rocco.
Oh, the puppet. Yeah. I guess maybe they were going to try to sell puppets.
I don't know.
It just made absolutely no sense, and it was just like out of the blue. And he never made it. I don't think he ever made it talk. I think he just had it, didn't he?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but usually if you got a puppet doll, you make it talk.
Yeah, like it looked like a ventriloquist doll.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, but so long ago I can't remember.
It's crazy to think, because this was right when the business was starting to fall on its ass, that they were able to get that many people in there.
Yeah, I wonder how many were
comps.
Freebies. Yeah. Oh, Dave Metzler would know.
Here's my man, Jake the Snake.
Yeah, he's probably my second favorite at the time. Macho being one. Also like the Warrior.
Yeah. This
Bret
was
Hart,
when
of course.
Jake was really messed up.
In his real life?
Yes. Because this was this was his last match with the WWF at the time.
Ah, that's right. Because he was actually supposed to win this match.
Yeah, there was never supposed to be a streak.
Yeah, and then he basically said, because that's when he got that big contract from WCW.
Yep.
And they said, well, you're going to lose then. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, because he initially wanted to be on the creative team, and when Pat Patterson had to resign, he said, hey, you know, I'm ready to go. And Vince is like, well, I'm not going to add anyone to the team. And basically it pissed Jake off to the point that he's like, if you don't give me my release, I'm not going to work this match.
You can't blame Vince. He wasn't. If Jake was doing what he does, you know, in his personal life, you can't really trust somebody, can you?
No. But this was my favorite incarnation of his character. When he was the bad guy, would always do the trust me.
Yeah, well, he was never suited a good guy, did he? He just looks like a scumbag, evil guy.
Yeah, the thing that, like Rygal always said, the thing that made it real for him was his neighbor looked just like Jake the Snake as a kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, that guy's real.
And of course, Jake was never a screamer guy, was he? He was, I'm gonna get you in the ring.
Yeah, he never had to raise his voice.
No. Sometimes he'd whisper and he'd be like sounding so creepy. And I loved when he would do this, sit in a corner and just.
And then pull himself up.
Yeah. But yeah, but then the bad luck, he goes to WCW to get that big money, and Bill Watts looks at the check and contract and rips it up and says,
yeah, it was like 2 days or 3 days before it would have went into effect.
Yeah, and he's like, nope, you go back if you want. Jeez. Tells you how much of a scumbag Bill Watts is. You know, Bill Watts, the guy before him signed a contract to Jake. You should honor it.
Yep.
You know.
Well, he said he was the reason he got Bill Watts fired.
Well, good. But
for discrimination or something.
You hear the stories about Bill Watts. So you people either love him or hate him.
Right. Well, it was on, I think, Hannibal's shoot that he did with him that Jake wanted to go into rehab, and he fired him for going into rehab, and he's like, you can't do that. And they basically told, like, the higher-ups at WCW, and they got rid of Bill Watts because of it.
Right on.
And I think he might have, like, sued over it, and Jake was saying because they asked him, why didn't you ever go back to WCW? He's like, well, I was the dumbass. I didn't know this. He's like, anyone that ever sues Turner Corporation can never work for them again. So he cost himself more money. Well,
I guess I know sometimes being right's worth more than having money.
That's true too. We were talking about this last night because the Undertaker's coming down the aisle. You think he comes back as American Badass Taker?
I do, because not only, like you said, Kid Rock's there, but he left his hat and his boots and everything, and all of his gear in the ring and abandoned it type, Undertaker's dead. And then when he came onto the Raw thing there, he came out dressed differently. I don't know.
It'll be interesting. But like you said, it would be a hell of a lot easier because he's not going to be able to walk down that ramp.
Yeah, it's a long way.
You saw Goldberg, man. He was dying.
Yeah, he was blown up by the time he got there.
Oh, man, that was funny.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
Back this time, my girlfriend at the time, she couldn't watch Undertaker matches.
I remember you told me she was scared of him.
Yeah. She's like, tell me when it's over. It's over. She'd come in. No, it's not. You lied.
That's funny. You lied to me.
Yeah. Oh, the Undertaker in his old dead man outfit.
Yeah, the old school. Where he no-sold everything.
Yeah, just walked around creepy. Gotta get you. Go from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Jake trying to hit. Ooh, knocks him over the top rope, but he lands on his feet.
That's pretty impressive.
Hell yeah. Oop. Undertaker's dragging his ass out.
That's sure glad they didn't make him the Eggman.
Yes. Ooh, right to the post. Jake goes. It was either that or the gobbledygooker, I heard. They were going to make him.
Well, no, they were going to make him the Eggman, but then they didn't do it, so they put in the gobbledygooker as a replacement.
Okay.
That's what I've heard on podcasts. I wasn't there, so I don't really know. But
yeah. Big right hand by Jake.
I guess, yeah, they were going to make him all pale and then have him wear, like, baggy yellow shorts so to be like the egg yolk.
Oh, my God.
You think the Eggman would have had a 21-0 streak?
Not at all.
He's cracking, the Eggman. He scrambled his brains.
Yeah, there you go. Shut up and take my money.
He's got him in the over easy.
Ooh, big Irish whip by Taker. He's going to choke the life out of him here.
Is he supposed to be the good guy?
Yes, he was a good guy at this time.
Hey, he's choking him. He must have been watching Hogan's matches.
Yeah. Ooh, another hard Irish whip.
I didn't like when Jake wears white, though.
Yeah, this was a weird get-up.
Just kind of doesn't make sense for me for a good guy to wear white, but maybe it's an anti-evil, anti-good
I know
thing.
what you mean.
Yeah.
The thing I always remember about this match is that it was very short.
Well, they probably didn't want, if Jake's on his way out, they probably just wanted to
get what they had to do and get out.
Yeah. Like they did with Undertaker and Diesel that one year.
That's true. Man, he's just Irish whipping him to death and then just choking the life out of Jake. That's just, it's crazy to see.
Yeah, Bobby's yelling. He's pinning him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's true, though.
He's right.
Although,
ooh, big elbow.
Actually, watched some of the old stuff of Mean Mark Calloway back in the old day. Didn't realize he was in the WCW, AWA stuff. Well, NWA for that long a time. I always thought he was...
Ooh, the big flying clothesline by The Undertaker.
I do remember when he was had the mask on a long time ago. He was...
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he had a red mask, no tattoos.
Yeah, then that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's when he was a rookie. If he does come back at Mania, who knows yet? We haven't found out yet.
Yeah.
But obviously.
But it appears to be.
Well, why would they be doing it?
Going for the tombstone. Oh, Jake caught him with the DDT.
That should be it. Is he going to rise from the dead?
Look at Jake wagging a finger. I told you.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, the power of the urn! The power of the urn!
Oh, there he goes. He's sitting up.
That's what scared my girlfriend up the most. Is when he did that.
Yeah.
I just laugh.
He looked like he was going to go for another DDT, but he grabbed Jake's throat to choke the life out of him. Oh, there's a short clothesline, which was the setup.
I loved that move. That was one of my favorite moves he did. Finger wag.
He's going to do it again? Oh, and he really planted him that time.
Man him. Come on, Jake.
He's pointing at Paul Bear.
It's taking too long.
Yeah.
The power of the urn is rising
like you
again.
said, you should have just pinned him.
Yeah, no. He's got to go after Paul Bear.
That's a mistake.
Big time.
Oh, the Undertaker's sitting up.
And, Jake always prides himself on his wrestling intelligence, but yet he does the stupidest thing ever.
Oh, Undertaker caught him from behind. And, ooh, Tombstone on the friggin' outside.
He's dead.
That had to hurt.
I think it would hurt his knees.
Yeah.
They'd take his knees more than anything. I don't know. I wouldn't want to land on the top of my head no matter what.
Yeah, basically get driven like a nail.
Yeah, gravity.
Let's see here. Oh, Undertaker goes for the cover. And he gets him.
Kind of a weak finish, but...
Well, I had heard that Jake called an audible there because he was supposed to take the Tombstone in the center of the ring. But he called to take it outside.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I
Make it
know.
look more devastating. I don't know. He should have did it again in the ring.
Yeah.
But if Jake's calling the match, which he's the veteran here, so I'm sure he would have been. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We're just going to let it roll, everybody, here, because the next match is a good one here. One of my favorite. This is of the whole card here. Bret the Hitman Hart. Roddy Piper.
Dare I would say Roddy Piper's best match ever.
I would say so, too. He actually showed that he could wrestle and not just punch and kick. I like how they come out as buddies, too. They're, this two good guys.
Yeah, because they actually really are related.
Kinda.
Like they're distant cousins.
They're related through marriage type thing, I think.
Yeah.
But I hear you got some news about a Hart coming up.
Oh God, the past, present, and future of pro wrestling, Teddy Hart. I'll be interviewing him in the near future. That'll be very interesting.
That should be good. Are you gonna do it live, or are you gonna have it taped?
I'm gonna have to tape it.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe you should put up something on Facebook. People want to ask some questions. I don't know if you already got a list or.
Yeah, I put it up last night.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, he's a nut.
He's what. This is what I can say. He's very outspoken.
Yeah, you listen to any of the other Hearts or any of the Harry Smith, and they're like, "What about Teddy? Oh, Crazy Teddy! Yeah, he's awesome." They always say Crazy Ted, and he thrives by it, I guess. Like Roddy Piper, people called him crazy. So what do? You act crazy.
Well, to be completely honest with you, he's trying to keep his nose clean because he wants to try and get one more run. Well, I shouldn't say one more run, but one run with the E.
Yeah, and he's still a young guy. He's
Well, for those that don't know, Teddy Hart's the youngest guy to ever be signed to a WWE developmental contract.
Yeah, I think he was like...
He was 18.
18, was it? Yeah. Remember what? The first match I seen him was on... it was a TNA World Cup thing they had back in the day, and they had
the
Canada
moves
versus
he
Mexico.
does in the ring are crazy.
I know, and it's just like, how the fuck does he do that? Perfect.
Yeah, and it's just like you've never seen them.
Yeah, and I hope he gets another chance.
He and I like Ted, but he is his own worst enemy.
Oh, and I've heard interviews with him. He admits it, which is good. But if you admit your mistakes and don't keep doing them, that's part of learning in life. He
reminds me a lot of somebody I know that I call it where they have diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah, it's like you say it and then it's like, oh crap, I don't think I should.
Oh yeah,
that.
But he doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
So Brett's out there with his glasses and jacket, all in pink.
Yeah, this was when Brett was starting to move up the card.
He still hasn't. Yeah, I guess this is Intercontinental Championship. So
yeah,
I forgot that Roddy held this title for a little bit.
He had it for like 3 months, I think.
Yeah, he beat the Monkey.
It was cool to see Roddy have a title. I always thought he should have been world champion.
Even just for a little bit, yeah. Look, even the Iron Sheik got it, right? So
yeah.
Roddy, I don't think he cared really. He definitely didn't like to lose. I've heard stories of him refusing to lose a lot.
He only lost like once, like got pinned once in
Yeah,
like 20 years.
yeah, that's why he's always was in a tag team or something. Well, he got pinned here, so oops, spoiler. Sorry, I went.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah, so but yeah, this was because yeah, I watched this and I was like, it was really technical because I know Roddy wanted to show people that he could actually
Because
do
you
some
never
wrestling.
really saw Roddy wrestle like this.
No, he just punched, kicked, slapped you with the belt.
More kind of like comedic type stuff.
Yeah, might do a suplex here or there. Yeah, he said he tried to get himself into really good shape, and I don't know, right after this is when he did the movie, I think.
Yes, I think so, because you didn't see him, like he disappeared after this match.
Yeah, because I think they didn't want him to do the movie. One of my favorite movies of all time.
That sounds about right for Vince.
I love the bowl cut that the referees got there.
Yeah.
He's,
That's a legit bowl cut.
it's funny, the referee's talking away, and these guys aren't even listening.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, screw you, we don't give a shit.
We know the rules, buddy. You don't have to tell us.
And look at the sign, the big sign in the background, the Four Horsemen.
I wonder how long that's gonna last. I think it's down already. I would be pissed off if I was behind it.
I'm sure that went over well.
Yeah, especially with the guy sitting behind.
It's like, dude, we're trying to see. What the hell?
Yeah. It's like people who bring umbrellas to football games.
Yeah. That's why I would have hated going to Raw in the Attitude Era when all the signs and everything, if you weren't in like the front row, you wouldn't have been able to see shit.
Oh, you see a lot of back of signs.
Yeah.
Wow, Brett's just not wearing the pink. He's really wearing the pink. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the bright pink.
Yeah. Roddy wearing his blue and black as always. I don't think he ever wore a different color.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, I know when he first was wrestling, he wore like kilt colored shorts, but that was back in the 70s or early 80s. And WWE always wore that dark blue. Yeah, Brett was definitely always one of my favorites, of course, because I was always watched the and I watched him on that Calgary Stampede Wrestling. And I watched him as a kid grow up. And
here we go, some nice mat wrestling. Ooh, nice leverage move by Brett to dump Roddy outside.
Yeah, Roddy not too happy about that.
Ooh, he spit on him.
Ooh.
That's not very sportsmanlike.
No, not at all. Oh, yeah.
He says, "Whoa, whoa."
Yeah, Heenan's on commentary and he's saying, well, at least he's not eye gouging him or something.
That's funny.
We know that. That's one of Roddy's
strength.
Roddy's main move was one of those, wasn't it? Eye gouge.
Yeah. And the eye poke.
Eye poke. It's always good.
Oh, a nice little leverage move there by Roddy, but then a counter by Brett.
Yeah, that's what I liked about this match. It was really technical for Roddy, you know.
Yeah.
For Brett, it's
it looked like he was going to go for the eye gouge there, but instead he chopped him.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
Trying to get out another chop. Chop City, trying to get his arm free.
Yeah.
As Brett keeps going to the ringer there. Ooh. Face first into the buckle.
That's not going to hurt Brett. He runs full blast into his sternum in that thing.
Yeah.
That move was always crazy.
I always cringed when he did that. And Brett eventually gets Roddy down after yanking on that arm for a good minute or two.
You know what they'd be chanting if they were doing this nowadays?
Boring.
Yeah.
I knew wrestling was changing when I saw Dan Severn live wrestle in a really great technical match with someone, and they started chanting boring.
Yeah. 220 flips.
Yeah. Ooh, nice drop kick by Brett right to the face. But it
Don't
looks
get
like
me
Brett
wrong.
hurt his shoulder.
I like the flippity do, but
Within reason.
yeah, not 20 flippity doos in 5 minutes and nobody get hurt.
Yeah. Brett
You know,
deked him. Goes for a small package and gets
yeah,
a 2.
sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, he just slapped the taste out of his
How
mouth.
dare you? How dare you do that to me? I thought we were friends after I spit on you.
Yeah.
I don't think they're friends anymore.
He said, come on.
No, definitely you wouldn't want to get into a fight with Piper.
No.
Brett, got to keep her technical.
Let's see here. Oh, and wow, they do a really nasty flip, both of them out of the ring there.
Yeah.
After Roddy caught him.
Didn't look the greatest, but it did what it needed to do.
Yeah, I think it was Roddy. He looked like he whacked hard on the apron there.
Of course, Brett's always got a sore leg.
Yeah. And he's pushing the ref out of the way. Just get the hell out of the way.
Get out of here, bowl cut.
Oh, he's going to be a gentleman and let him back in.
Yeah, I think he's going to trick him. I wouldn't trust them. Don't trust them. Come on, it's Roddy Piper. He's thinking, well,
I don't know. Oh, how sportsmanlike.
Yeah, he got in real quick, though, didn't he?
Yeah,
Okay,
he moved very quickly.
That makes up for getting spit on.
He says, hey, look, your shoe's untied. Bam! Cheap shot right in the eye.
Brett, what a moron for falling for it, though. Stupid Canadian.
Oh, now he's going to town. Kicks him in the face.
That's good, though.
That was good.
You know, that's what a heel does.
Oh, Brett's busted open.
Yes. I think maybe this was the match they were told not to bleed, but Brett did it anyways.
Yes, and they didn't get in trouble because
they thought it was real.
Yeah,
did it so
Brett played it off that he got busted open the hard way.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Roddy with the bulldog.
Yeah.
Shades of the natural Dustin Rhodes.
Ooh, he's got blood all over his arm from his head.
Let's see.
Got himself
we get a 2 count. And Roddy says, no, it's a 3.
Bobby the Brain. Is he busted open? Just a little bit, Bobby.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And now Gorilla's saying, we can't tell from Mark Vantage point.
Yeah.
I guess they're way back there.
Irish whip hard into
After
the buckle.
He bites into the cut. That's definitely a heel move.
Yeah. Ooh, big high knee. Goes for the cover and gets a 2.
The high knee, the booty man's move.
Oh, God. I tried to burn that from my memory.
Bruce Pritchard just did one of these like we do, and they did a booty man match with Dallas Page.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Kimberly was out there dressed in this little ballerina outfit. It definitely made up for it.
Ooh, sunset flip here, counter by Brett, but only gets a 2.
Fuck, he's really gushing good.
Oh, it looked like he poked him in the eye there, and now Roddy's just punching him with his old boxing skills there.
Yeah.
Goes for the cover and gets a 2.
He thinks Brett's Mr. T.
Yeah, because I believe Roddy was a boxer at one point.
I don't know if he was really a boxer. I just think they...
Or he trained at one point to be one.
Yeah, because he started wrestling when he was 15 professionally, so no real time to be boxing then. He probably...
Real big kind of clothesline there by Brett to knock Roddy out. Sorry.
I know when he was like 15 doing the wrestling, he was a carny. kid wrestling type
Yeah,
thing.
because they called him Roddy the Piper.
So maybe he was doing some boxing then.
Ooh, double clothesline. Both men are down.
They're both dead. Time for a rest.
Like Heenan would say, look, Piper's pinning him. 1, 2.
Well, he is.
I know. It's just he would always make me laugh because he would say some shit like that.
Well, that's the truth.
When he's sitting up like the Undertaker.
Yeah. Copyright infringement.
Yeah. Where am I? Piper getting to his feet. Oh wow! Looks like he's going to the top here, Lance.
Oh come on, Piper! Has this ever worked?
Have you ever watched a Ric Flair match?
Yeah, just.
Bret Hart was playing possum.
Oh,
he got crotched there. Oh, that's not going to be good. Bret drops him face first from the top rope.
I forgot how good this match actually was. I know it was good, but I forgot how good it really was.
Yeah. Ooh, what a nice suplex. Goes for the cover and gets a 2. There's a side Russian leg sweep. Goes for it again. 2.
Is he going to go the second rope?
He's usually where he goes. Busted open.
Yeah. Usually goes for a slam, side slam.
Ooh, yeah, there it is. The back.
And he goes to the second rope.
Oh, you could count. You could tell me a Bret Hart comeback move by move.
Yeah, I'm trying to here, but he changed it up on me, of course.
Yeah, usually you're right though.
And that's kind of pisses me off when he says, "Well, Flair only did this." You could tell Flair did this match every time. It's like, well, kind of in a way, Bret, you did too. But you just kind of flipped. You had like your 5 moves or your 5 moves. Yeah, it's 2. Second rope elbow.
Second rope. Oh, and Roddy gives him a boot right to the face.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Well, Bret always said, I'd rather be hit 2 inches too hard than 2 inches too soft.
Well, and what did Honky Tonk Man say?
Oh, lots of bullshit.
Yeah. No, as Bret and Roddy give rights and lefts.
Oh,
Ooh.
but it's soft hands. Bret said
Roddy
had soft hands.
Oh,
and Roddy's like, you should have told that to
Bret
Goldberg.
Right into the ref.
Oh, down goes Bull Cut.
Clothesline by Roddy, and Bret's on the outside. Yeah, what Honky Tonk basically said was, you wouldn't want to wrestle me, who was soft and easy on you, but you'd rather... Ooh, Roddy throwing him face first into the steps. But you would rather have somebody like Bill Goldberg kick you in the fucking head and give you a stroke.
Yeah.
Part of my language.
That's what he said. Not what you said.
Oh, Roddy grabbed the bell. He's going to waffle him with it.
Yeah, it turned into so much for being friends. This is for the belt.
Yeah. He's telling him, get up. Hey, when the belt's involved and the bigger purse money, you know?
Yeah, well, that's always what Gorilla used to say. Gets more money the winner. No such thing as winners anymore.
Yeah, he's having second thoughts.
Yeah. Oh. Should I do it? Should I do it? He's
thinking about it.
Come on, Piper, nail him. He'd do it to you. Yes, Robbie's yelling, waffle him.
Yeah, he's thinking about
it. Bobby, give it to me, I'll hit him.
Oh, he threw it away.
Yeah, there's your biggest mistake.
Sleeper.
Especially with the referee not there.
Got the sleeper on him.
Bull Cut referee's back up.
1, 2, 3. Holy cow. I always like that counter.
Yeah. Because usually they say there's no counter to a sleeper. Well,
he proved them wrong.
Yeah. No.
And no.
I always liked Howard. That's Finkel, right? Howard Finkel. Well, I guess you're not listening, but
Yeah, no, I always liked when he would do that.
Yeah. Do that pause. The winner and still champion.
Yeah. How dramatic he would do it. Oh, nice gesture by Roddy, giving him the belt.
Yeah. Shades of the Bulldog. And...
Picks him up, helps him up, and is gracious enough to put the belt around his waist.
What a nice guy. Should at least wipe the blood off his face, too. Guess he's got no towel. That was a good match. I really liked that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long. It was told a good story.
It was just enough.
Yeah, and they had built this story up for months. How they were friends, and then they beat the living
piss out of each
crap out of each other, and they're still buddies.
Yeah. I'm excited because, and I had mentioned it to you before, in August, I'll be at a wrestling convention for the show. I'll have a table there, and Sting and Goldberg are the main people that are going to be there.
Cool.
All right, I think it's time to switch.
Bubble jump here. The next one, it's going to say, triple check. Yeah, it's the finish of 8-man tag team match. Just a couple bubbles up. Everybody hit that now, so we don't have to see Lex Luger. There should be the Nasty Boys in there. I think that's Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil, Duggan.
I see the mount on the outside. Is that the mount? Oh,
my God, did Slaughter just get posted into that post by the Mountie?
See the boss man back there, and who's that other guy?
Yeah.
I think that's a Rico man.
Oh, this is when Sid broke Virgil's nose, and the Nasty Boys accidentally waffled the other one with his prosthesis, which is a fancy word for the thing he used to cover his nose.
Yeah.
For those that are like, what am I talking about?
Virgil, Bossman, Slaughter, Duggan.
I heard Duggan's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I've also heard you can piss him off. He'll be a very not nice guy.
Right. Ask Matt Bourne.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here we go
Flair.
with the Nature Boy.
Mr. Perfect, two of my favorite guys here. This is also when my girlfriend hated Ric Flair.
I think everybody did.
Yeah. She was a Hogan fan, right? And,
yeah.
And plus this era, all my guys were winning, and she'd get so mad. You guys always winning, you're cheating. I'm like, yeah, my fault. Yeah, I'm telling
Vince McMahon I purposely did it.
Yeah. She'd get mad at me. She wasn't the brightest girl. She's the one that would always. She was the one that would always ask me what night Saturday Night Live was on.
Oh dear Lord.
She asked me that over and over again. I thought it might have been a joke, but I knew she was serious. She was a sweet girl. She just not the brightest.
Hey Lance, hang on. I'll be back. I gotta take a quick restroom break.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Joey goes and has a pee or a poo. Ric Flair in there, one of my favorites. Of course, everybody knows he was in that horrible plane crash. Pretty shocking. A guy can have a broken back, be in the hospital. I think he was in there for only like 3 months, and he was back out wrestling again. Mr. Perfect. What's he got there? I don't know what the sign says. Come on, show us. Or is it a surprise? Is that Sean Mooney? I like Sean Mooney. That's him. Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. He's definitely my favorite of all time. So, guy had everything. He could work.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. I was talking about the Macho Man. He was my favorite. How he basically had it all. He could talk. He had the moves. He had the look.
I still
he
say
also had the girl.
Yeah. I still say to this day, Lance, he should have never lost the title to Hogan in '89.
Oh, me too. And I knew
and I'm not saying that to like disrespect Hogan or anything, but they were still doing big business with Macho Man as champion. They were selling out everywhere.
yeah, and then they could still have him win, and then still have another few matches down the line and have Hogan win.
Right. That's why I never understood the SummerSlam thing with Zeus.
Yeah.
Like they could have had the rematch. They could have built it up for like 5 or 6 months. You know what I mean?
Especially when I was watching the title match, and I was watching it with my buddies. I didn't know who won yet, and we actually got the videotape from the store, and I didn't know who had actually won at the time. And we're watching it, and Macho Man, the champion, comes out first. And I said, "Oh, Hogan's winning for sure." And everyone's like, "Well, why would Hogan win? Why do you know? You've seen this?" And I go, "No. He's coming out second."
Whenever the champion comes out first, he usually gets beat.
9 times out of 10, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, absolute, but...
Like the champion's coming out first here. But I guess the reason they didn't have Hogan and Flair here is because they did it on the house shows, Hogan and Flair, and Vince watched them and said, nope. They just suck.
Yeah, it's funny you meant. I just read that before we came on air. That's what Bruce Pritchard said, that they were like oil and water.
And I guess that makes sense.
They didn't like mesh well, which I completely disagree because I thought.
Once they got to WCW,
the match they had in '94 at Bash at the Beach was really good. And then they had the cage match that was good. I thought they had good matches. Yeah,
because Flair always said, "Oh, I don't care, I'll lose." Flair was one of those guys. He didn't care if he won. He's like, "If I win, yay! If I don't, yay!"
And the funny thing is, on the house shows, you can find it on the network under the old school thing. Hogan wrestled Flair and used his finisher that he used in Japan to beat Ric Flair.
Was that side suplex or something?
It was like a big clothesline.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you look at some of those matches Hogan did back in Japan, and you can see he could half-ass wrestle.
Right. One of my favorite Hogan matches is the one he wrestled in '93 against the Great Muta.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Him and Muta have a really good wrestling match. Here comes the as they called him in WCW, the craziest man in pro wrestling.
Yeah. I definitely didn't like his outfits at the time, though.
Yeah, no, they were horrible. Here comes Savage after Flair.
He looked like he's trying to be in a marching band or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Wow, he's banging his head up against the floor. Here comes Mr. Perfect to get him off of Flair.
I'm thinking this was also because they were cracking down on the steroids.
Way to throw him down.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't.
That just looked completely unsafe.
Yeah. Sucks that both those guys are gone.
Oh, it's awful. Ooh, big time chop by the Nature Boy.
Flair doing the chop. Surprise, surprise.
Ooh. Clothesline by the Macho Man. Up in the high knee, or the knee where he pushes you.
He's probably the most impressioned wrestler of all time, the Macho Man.
When me and Ryan were talking about it last night, him and Sherry, they just worked.
Yeah.
Because they were both fucking nuts.
Is she out there?
What's that?
Is Sherry out there at the moment?
No, she passed away.
No. I mean, is she out in the ring right now?
She's with Shawn Michaels at this time. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Macho's just by himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's a baby face at this time.
Ah, that's right. Oh, yeah, I know Sherry passed away a while back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh, no, we got mixed up. All good?
Look at Macho Man might get himself DQ'd here. Whoa, back body drop to the outside. That had to hurt.
He always did that good. Splat.
what always amazed me was, I guess Macho Man later on in his WCW run was worried about his physique. Because, my God, did he get jacked up toward the end.
Well, in the Spider-Man movie, I was like, who the fuck's that? That can't be Macho Man.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, he looks like he's sucking on air.
I know. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Flair doing a number on him here, Lance, on the outside.
Well, Macho was only about 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And he you can see in his shoes right there, he wore lips. And he also, remember, he'd always kind of stand on his tiptoes, didn't he?
Well, they said he was super, like, self-conscious.
Well, you could just tell he was a paranoid guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the story about the snake, Jake's, when he got bit by the snake.
Yeah, like, where he made...
Oh, you better let him bite you
bit
first.
By the snake first.
Yeah, let him bite you first, because I don't know.
And I remember Jake saying, he said, if you don't let it bite you, we're going to have a problem.
That was crazy. And especially it was on Superstars there.
Yeah, man, that was shocking.
Kids show.
Ooh, big Flair chop.
Well, I guess the snake wouldn't let go. So.
And another one.
Going for the big suplex.
Ooh, nice one.
Yeah, he always had a good suplex.
Yeah,
Flair.
that looked good. Goes for the cover and gets to 2.
He got it 2.
What's funny, you talk about getting bit by the snake. Jake he finally did it. He said, but because I saw this on a shoot interview recently, Jake said when he pulled that snake out after he hooked Macho. Hold on a second. Ooh, nice belly to back there. And gets a 2.5. He said he turned his body so the camera couldn't see it. He said he took that snake and paintbrushed the shit out of it.
Yeah.
He said that snake was pissed off.
I guess so.
Well, he did. He said he did it because he was annoyed with Macho Man making him do that.
Yeah, I heard he wasn't too
and
nice
he said
with
because he
snakes.
did that, that's why he couldn't get the damn snake off.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Flair whipping him from pillar to post and then another big chop and gets a 2. Man, that was close. I think he's going for the knee here, Lance.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, knee to the face.
Harley Race knee.
Man, look at all that blood from Brett's match. Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of what would suck in a way. You have to roll around in other people's blood now.
Yeah, well, like even today, I know, a guy that runs an independent company. He has to go have all those guys tested and stuff, now.
Yeah, especially for hepatitis.
Oh yeah, to make sure you're disease free and everything, like you're saying, because if you got to roll around in that. Oop, Flair picks Savage up and rams his kidneys right into the back. Ooh, and a big right hand, right in the mush.
He's down. I like when Flair wore red.
Yeah. I hated it when he wore the blue.
The powder blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never liked it.
And I think when he wore his powder blue, he had like these purpley paisley.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But
he said that was his favorite.
Suplex him in from the outside here.
Holy nice style.
Wow,
suplex.
that looked nice. Goes for the cover. Gets a 2.5 again. As Flair gives the referee some talking to.
Yeah, count too slow.
I gotta say, for a guy that never really worked out, Ric Flair was in great shape.
Yeah, I just watched a little documentary about George South.
Yeah.
the jobber of the stars. And he said, yeah, Ric Flair, he goes, he could go and go, and he goes, every night you wrestle Flair. It was crazy. He said he was telling about they had that TBS, remember the Saturday show, but when it was long time ago when it first started, and they had Flair would come in as the champ all the time, and every once in a while he'd wrestle, and he was wrestling George South, and he said they'd go to commercial, and he'd say, yeah, they're going to commercial, he's going to put me in a headlock. No, Flair would crank it up to 10 in the commercials and go nuts, and then they'd come back.
That's funny.
He'd be like, holy fuck, he'd blow me up 3 times, and I'd be like, it'd be a 10-minute match.
Yeah, you'd be gassed.
Yeah, and Flair wouldn't even be sweating.
That's funny.
And if it was sweat, it'd be booze coming out of him.
Yeah, there you go.
Some people can just do that.
Ooh, a chop up. Macho Man's starting to come back with some fists here. Ooh, took a knee to the gut. That slew him down.
Big time.
Irish whip. Oh, Macho Man catches him for a swinging neck breaker. Ooh. I always loved Bobby Heenan's commentary on this because it sounds like he's having a stroke.
Yeah, he's screaming right now. Get up, get up.
Get him up.
I like the best was when Flair came out third on the Royal Rumble. Heenan. Oh, no.
Yeah. Irish whip up, block there. Macho Man with the 1-2. Ooh, another left. Rake to the face. Flair thumbs him in the eye. Oh, he's going to the top, Lance.
Here we go. It's got to work this time.
Yeah. Savage catches him. He stands on the top or the bottom rope to chuck him.
Oh, man. He's got his fingers halfway up his butt.
You might be right. He needed those lifts in his shoes. And now Flair's backing off.
I love when Flair would do this.
Yeah.
Get him in the corner and do something devious.
Raking the eyes. Irish whip here. Big back body drop. Clothesline here by Savage. And another one. He's fired up.
Yeah. Special. He
spits in his face.
Jeez.
Flair backs off.
Grabs his big nose.
Here we
go.
Flair goes upside down, inside out.
Is it going to work?
He's going to go off the top and gets clotheslined. Savage with the cover. No, 2.5. 2.5.
Once every 100, those would work.
Yeah. Wow, that was close. Perfect's face says it all.
Yeah.
Irish whip reversal. And Flair gets clotheslined outside. Here we go. Macho Man going to the top. This is classic Savage.
Yeah, this was first time I ever seen anyone jump out to the floor. It was him.
And the double axe handle into the guardrail.
He used to do that when the pads weren't there.
Yeah. As you see Ric Flair friggin' blading the shit out of his face.
Yeah, because I guess these guys got in trouble.
They got heavily fined.
Yeah, because it was pretty obvious what he was doing. Where Brett did it, but he did it so good.
Flair to the post. Yeah, well, Flair...
the Flair flop.
That's the one thing I actually agree with that Brett says, where like what Flair would do, there was no real art to it, where you're just like digging your face. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You got the balls to take a fucking razor and slice your fucking head. I don't care how you do it.
Yeah. Ooh, big suplex on the outside there.
I don't even like cutting myself
Flair
shaving.
Always made me laugh when he would do that. When he'd take a move like that, he'd be,
I'm dead. I'm screaming. I've been shot.
Yeah, like, oh God. Savage doesn't even want to pin him. He just wants to pummel him. Wow, Flair actually kicks him off.
Flair with the bleach blonde hair, that
Yeah.
blood really gets going, doesn't it?
Oh, he's on spaghetti legs. Savage goes to the top with the double axe handle right in the face. Goes for the cover. No, 2.5. Maybe even 2 3/4. That was close.
Yeah, I guess after this match they went to the back and Vince was livid.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The blood. I guess when Brett went back, Vince was, "Oh man, are you okay? Are you all right?" "Oh, sorry man, I don't know what happened, Brett." Flair come back, he was happier than hell. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Oh, here we go with the big elbow, Lance.
All 80,000 people seeing it.
And boom! That's got to be it.
Yeah, it's got to be it.
1, 2. Mr. Perfect pulling Savage off of Flair.
And of course, the referee didn't see it. Or did he?
I don't know. And then Savage spitting on Perfect.
He's spitting on everyone.
He's trying to get to Mr. Perfect now. Oh, he's got his tie.
Look out behind you, Macho Man.
Trying to break it up. Up, they crack heads. Mr. Perfect just threw Flair something.
Knuckle dusters. As they say in the 60s.
Yeah. Here
My
comes
granddad
Savage,
always called him that.
And Flair lowers the boom on him.
And he puts the...
And he hands him back off to Perfect.
Nice. That's what heels do.
Let's see here. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. 2.5.
He rolls out at 2.
I remember Heenan had, "What the hell is going on?" Oh, man. Oh, Flair's angry now. He's going to town.
Yeah, Heenan's just freaking.
And I think this is an underrated match, too.
It is. I just think a lot of people diss on it.
Look at this, Lance.
Going with the chair.
Mr. Perfect hitting Savage in the knee with the chair.
A lot of people don't like it just because they said it should have been Flair and Hogan, so it sucks.
Yeah. Here comes Miss Elizabeth.
And one of the Hebners with the brightest sneakers in the world.
Yeah. In this shot here, you see, and there he is, a very, very young Shane McMahon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the Shane.
He's like, no.
This is how you train the people. Wave your arms, no. Wave your arms, no.
Boom. Flair lowering the boom on Savage's knee.
That old guy there too. He's a famous guy too.
Yeah, I'm not sure of him, but I know it's Rene Goulet. I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, he's the one with the headset on.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's the one with the headset on.
The other guy there, he's some kind of. He used to be a main referee or one of those guys they just give a token spot to when they get old, which is cool.
For the figure 4 here, Lance.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we know Elizabeth is there. Show the fucking match.
And the sad thing about this, Lance, they divorced a couple months after this.
Oh, this, yeah.
Because apparently,
can't blame her if he's such a nut.
Well, apparently she was messing around on him with another guy, and then she got tired of him and just went with the other guy.
Yeah, I think he was just some normal dude or something.
Yeah. Well, what happened? That's why him and Hogan had that falling out, because apparently Hogan, Hogan and them knew it, him and his wife, and were hiding it from Savage.
Yeah, and I think when she left, she went and stayed with Hogan and his wife. So.
Yes, that's true. All right.
So the rumor and innuendo goes.
Yeah.
No. Come on, Macho.
He's trying to turn it over to get all the pressure on Flair's knee.
Yeah, because if you flip it, It doubles the strength for some reason.
Look at Mr. Perfect holding on up. The ref sees it and kicks his foot away.
Field goal.
Yeah. And Flair knew he was in trouble, so he got out of that one quick. Going back to the knee.
Break that leg.
Oh, small package. No, 2.5.
Yeah, this has actually been a really good match.
Yeah.
These guys always had great matches.
But I agree with you. A lot of people are like, because it wasn't Hogan and Flair, it sucks.
Yeah. We all been waiting for that. Don't get me wrong. I was waiting for it. It's like, finally. And then when they did it in WCW, it was finally.
It was fantastic.
Rick, there's a woo Elizabeth.
Yeah, as Flair goes with some chops and kicks to the knee. Yeah, he was yelling, "This is for you, baby."
Because
Flair going with the knee drop or whatever you want to call it.
Because the hype is so much bigger sometimes. It's like
giving a woo. Macho Man blocks it with a fist, rolls him up. Gets the trunks and gets the 3 count.
He cheated.
And you're okay with it because it's Macho Man.
Yeah, this was another match I was very on the fence with since Flair was one of my favorites, and Macho Man's one of my favorites.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was great.
This was when I was starting to really get into wrestling because I was, getting older. Like, starting to figure everything out. And
it's 2000, no, not 2000, 1980 something, 82, 92.
Yeah. Because I was about 8 or 9 here at the time.
April, I would have been 21.
Hey, I remember this part where Flair's like, "What about me? Me.
He gives her that smack.
And he kisses her and she slaps the shit out of him.
Yeah. Oh, Macho, now he's really
Flair
mad.
said the Savage didn't know that was going to happen. And that's why they hid it from him, because they knew he was going to go ballistic.
I guess he would one day. Oh, nobody wants anybody kissing your girlfriend, or your wife or whatever.
Especially like a wrestler.
But I don't know if it's part of the story.
Yeah.
Especially, well, I guess his wife's fooling around.
And now they're having a brawl here, basically. Flair losing his damn mind.
Yeah, so everybody pinned down the guy, Macho Man down, so Flair can kick the shit out.
It's funny because you could see everyone else except Shane McMahon got decked.
Jeez, Shane can't be more.
Like, I didn't notice it until you go back and rewatch it.
I didn't even know that was Shane in there until you said it.
Yeah, I take that back. Flair just dropped the knee right on Shane's head. I didn't either. I remember people saying you could see him, and then I was like, holy crap, yeah, that is him.
Another good match. That was good.
Yeah, I love it, where they got to hold Savage down because he's trying to kill him. Look at him.
I wonder if he's legit freaking out or if he's just doing it for show.
Yeah, if he's being just overly dramatic.
Probably a little bit of both.
Who knows with him? Because you hear the stories.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna jump ahead again, everybody.
Yep. We got one more to go.
Yeah, it'll say finish of Owen Hart versus Skinner. Oh God, Owen Hart versus Skinner. Finish of Owen Hart versus Skinner.
I got it.
Hit that bubble now. And there we should see.
Yeah. What's funny
MC
is,
Hammer.
Skinner trained a bunch of the WWE guys that are in NXT.
Really?
He was one of their big trainers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice little roll up here by the Rocket at the time and gets the 3 count. Yeah,
Jeez,
Skinner, a.k.a. Steve Kern.
Steve Kern, yeah. He was the second Doink.
Yeah, he was a trainer in NXT for a while.
there's a rocket.
Yeah. Such a shame. I always figured, Lance, Owen was probably only going to wrestle a couple more years and then he was going to retire.
Yeah, that's what he said. He saved all of his money. And the real sad part about it is he built this big, huge house in Calgary.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was done. And he didn't even get to go in it.
Sad.
His funeral in it.
Here's this guy, Lance, the ruler of the world. Sid Justice.
Sid Justice.
What's funny, Lance, he only wrestled in 2 WrestleMania matches, and both of them were main events.
Good for him, I guess.
It's this one, and then the other one was him and Taker for the belt.
Yeah, this was my girlfriend's dad's favorite guy at the time. He's like, this guy's going to be the best ever.
Honestly, he's probably wasn't that far off. He could have been. Because he had the look. He
definitely had the look, didn't he?
He could cut a promo. You know, he could wrestle a big man's match. You know, like, he could do everything. It's just he was a friggin' nut job.
Yeah. I don't know about cutting a promo, though. He had some pretty nasty, bad ones.
Right. Well, I should say, like, this one was pretty damn good. But no, yeah, the one with Scott Hall where he's like, he said, I have half the brain.
Yeah, or that one he's live with
yeah, he's like, you gotta redo it.
Like,
and Jim Ross is like, hey, we're live.
We're live, buddy. There's Hogan.
This is right when the steroid trial was getting ready to come down.
Was it? Okay.
Because Hogan wrestled this match and then took a year off.
Hogan, yeah.
Because remember, everything was coming down on him. It might have been 94 was the height of the steroid trial.
You know, they're giving Hogan so much shit for testifying in the trial. If you're called to a fucking trial and they ask you a question, you got to tell the fucking truth or you're going to jail.
Right, he was subpoenaed, so he had no choice.
It's not his fault.
Well, and this is the thing. He helped get Vince McMahon off.
And it's not like I don't know, but still, you get called to court. It's like...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is everything he said, turned out over the years to be truthful. Vince didn't, buy it for them. They got it through that doctor.
Exactly.
That was in Pennsylvania that got sent up for, like, I forget how long, and he got his medical license revoked.
Don't get me wrong, Vince probably turned a blind eye to it.
Oh, but absolutely.
It's kind of like if your employees are doing stuff on their spare time, why should it be my fault? I don't know,
Yeah.
But they were just going after anybody.
I feel the same way my buddy does. He said, who the hell cares if they do steroids? Their life, their choice.
Well, that's what I always say, and especially since it's not a real sport, Steroids in football and baseball and all that's different because it makes you better.
I always love this promo right here where he's like, curse you. But no, I agree with you. My buddy that wrestles locally said he's like, I never understood why people were so goddamn fascinated with who's taking steroids and who's not.
Yeah, it's my deal, my business, not yours. And
in my opinion, these guys here, either Monsoon and Heenan or Monsoon and Jesse, were my favorite 2 guys calling the matches.
Definitely. Got
People
the good guy, you got the bad guy.
King and JR. I'm like, I'm sorry, they don't come anywhere near it.
Oh, how many times? I like JR, but how many times can you hear dirty jokes from JR, the King, and look at those boobies! Look at those boobies!
Exactly. I always love this guy now, Dr. Harvey Wimpleman.
He still works for him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's still one of their runners, does stuff for him.
Hey, I can't fault the man. He's been there like almost 30 years.
Well, Vince definitely rewards loyalty, right?
Yeah.
Look,
I
look at
mean,
some of the guys
this
get.
guy, I'll say it again. He could have had it all.
Yeah, definitely. They needed a Hogan replacement. But
Remember what Nash said when they told him that they wanted him to be Hogan's replacement?
yeah,
He
yeah,
said, Sid goes, well, he said, I really think I'm better as a big vicious heel.
he is though.
I know, but it's just
Yeah,
Nash was laughing. He was like, they're going to hand you the fucking keys to the kingdom. And he's
yeah.
like, no, never mind.
I heard too that he liked to take about 3 months off to go play softball in a
Yes.
softball league.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Bruce Pritchard has said that, so if he's saying it, I'm pretty sure it's true.
Everybody said it.
Yeah,
Before they called him Sid Vicious or Psycho Sid.
yeah. Sid Justice.
This was an interesting matchup, I will say. Because Sid is actually bigger than Hogan.
Bigger, younger, stronger. You think you'd win?
Imagine that. I think well, I'm not gonna. He got busted. He failed a drug test right after this, Sid, and then he
Oh,
left.
yeah. Well, that'll do it. Especially when they're coming down on you for it at the time. But he definitely had one of the most memorable moments in WCW, didn't he? Justice or Sid Vicious coming off the top second rope.
Yeah, that's the newer Hogan shirt. Remember the one back in the day, Hulk rules.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the worst injuries that I've ever seen.
Oh my god, dude, that was horrific.
His legs pointing on the side, he's holding up in the air like,
And I'm pretty sure he sued over that.
I heard that, I think it was Tony Schiavone said that any wrestler that sued WCW just settled. They never went to court. They said, fuck, just give him some money.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Said, fuck it, it's just years to pay him off. But, Vince, if you sue Vince, it's his money. Well, I don't know about now. I guess
here we go. Sid clubbering Hulk as he gets in the ring.
Giving him a waffling. Slams his headband down. That'll do it.
Up goes under. Up. Hogan with the big fists. Hits two of them and knocks him out of the ring. Says, get the hell out of my way. And another one for good measure. And one more.
This is when
grabs Sid. Does his little pose and clubs him again.
I hated Hogan with a passion back in this era.
And then a big clothesline. He was our generation, my generation's John Cena.
Oh, definitely.
That's why I say
I'm giving credit. He did what he did excellent, but
yeah, that's
I was
why
always
I say,
a bad
Lance, guy. If I was like my kid's age, during Cena, you would love John Cena.
Oh yeah, my friend of mine. He's when we used to watch wrestling, he was a little kid back then, and he was Cena this, Cena that. And I asked him, well, why do you like John Cena? And he goes, well, he always wins.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, well, that makes sense. You want to go for the guy that wins all the time, right?
My boy is more so into Orton now.
Yeah, you're saying he likes his Orton.
I always tell him, I said, we can't be friends.
You can still be my son, but we can't be friends.
And then when Randy Orton, when he won the U.S. title, he made sure to rub it in my face.
Oh, of course.
And this is the famous line I always crack up laughing. It says, how does it feel to be mocked by a 10-year-old? I had to turn my head, Lance.
Not as bad when you get beat by a 13-year-old girl in chess.
Yeah.
Or football.
Yeah. Ooh. Big
knee to the guts.
Yeah. You could see the size difference there.
I bet you they both go in the tanning rooms, don't they? Jeez.
Yeah.
I think Hogan lived on the beach a lot, so.
Yeah.
Hogan's got quite the hairdo then.
Wow, he's trying to rip his friggin' face off there, it looked
He wants Hogan's mustache, too. Give me your mustache.
Hey, give it to me, brother.
Yeah. They're going to make me Hogan. I better get this mustache.
Did you see that the WWE put out a statement there in negotiations with him again?
What?
With Hogan.
What's that?
That the Hogan's probably going to be coming back soon.
Oh, yeah. I think he's going to be part of the broken Matt Hardy gimmick.
Shut up and take my money. Drop down, up. Hogan catches him. Ooh, big right hand. And a second and knocks him out again.
He's cheating, Hogan. Can't believe he's cheating.
I actually think Hogan's going to be the one that inducts Hillbilly Jim.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense.
Because they were like best friends, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Back when Hogan was fighting the Heenans, Bundy and Studd.
But that's just my guess. And to be honest with you, did he do something wrong? Yes. But I think he's paid the piper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the sins of wrestling, what he did was wrong, but it hasn't been the worst of them. People have done and been let back in, you know.
Look at Snuka and, all these other ones out there.
Exactly. They just called a battle royal after Moolah, for fuck's sakes,
Yeah, well, that was horrible. Horrible. They should have known better.
Well, I was listening to Jim Cornette, and he says that was Stephanie's idea. And he says he honestly thinks Stephanie didn't know about all that stuff.
Well, if she didn't know, then I can't really fault her.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. How could you not know?
Well, like Cornette was saying, she knew the grandmother Moolah that would show up at wrestling. Hi, boys, and be so sweet and nice. And he also says Stephanie's also a McMahon, and they live in their own world and don't care about whatever else happens.
They kind of live in their own bubble.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't.
Here you go, Lance. Big test of strength.
Yeah, Sid would think would win, but Hogan's got the experience.
Hogan's full of steroid power.
Yeah, this is one of Hogan's favorite moves, wasn't it, back in the day?
Nope, you're right. Looks like Sid's winning.
Oh, I think Hogan might come back. Though.
Ooh. Knocks him down.
Oh, down to the knees. This is... it's actually kind of, brutal in a way, like bad. But this is what it was back in the day. Like this. A test of strength. Arm twisting.
But see, this was... I didn't mind it because it was like you were kind of building up to something.
That's true. But the funny part is they're just holding each other's hands and flexing their muscles.
Yeah, and like Sid's like, give it up, Hulk.
Yeah. Oh no, Hulk's coming back. Oh, he's got the power of the people.
Yeah, here he comes.
Nope. I always wondered, when Hogan would do his big hulking up.
Yeah.
And people would start punching him in the face and it's not working. It's like, just get out of the ring. Run away.
How dare you apply logic to wrestling?
Exactly. It's like if you're punching the guy in the face 30 times, or he's just looking at you laughing and shaking his head, I don't think 31st is going to do the trick. But that's wrestling, isn't it? Especially back here in the day. It was,
yeah.
It was more story and cartoonish, which is good. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. Here we go. The Hulk's trying to get back to his feet here. Oh, he's up to his feet. Oh, it looks like he might break Sid down now.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh. Sid got a nice little leverage move there and then hit him with the Kevin Nash high knee.
We actually used to do that as kids. I don't know if you guys used to do that, where you'd really lock your fingers up and try to break the other
Yeah.
guy's fingers. Oh, man.
Oh, nice big clothesline following there by Hogan.
I'll give Hogan credit. He always did that move really good.
Yeah, up Harvey Wimpleman caught him to distract him, and Sid hit him with the choke slam.
That's it. Oh, he slit his throat. That means it's over.
I gotta say, I like that version of the choke slam better. Where he just grabbed him by the throat and like literally picked him straight up and down.
Okay. What would be the other way?
The way like how Taker usually will like grab their back and hold.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know. It just looked a lot better the way Sid just did it.
Yeah, well, that was one of his big moves, wasn't he? He had the choke slam and the power bomb, and
which nobody ever did in WWF at the time. So when you saw it, you were like, "Wow!" You know what I mean?
Boom! Especially if I'm a guy like him.
Yeah, like it was really like if you didn't watch like Jim Crockett or anything, you were fascinated with the power bomb and the choke slam because you'd never seen it before.
He was Lord Humongous, I think his name was.
Yeah, that sounds about right. As Sid starts working on Hogan's back.
He wore a hockey mask like Jason from the Friday the 13th.
Ooh, kicks him right in the gut and knocks him outside.
Oh, splat. Out goes Hogan in his...
Oh, he's got that doctor's bag.
What's in the bag?
Wham!
What's in the bag?
Right in the small of the back.
Wow, a cloth bag. That's really got to hurt.
And the second one, yeah. Unless it's got a brick or something.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's got a brick in it.
Because remember when IRS used his briefcase and they opened it up, it had a brick in it.
Yeah, somebody's purse they used to use hit somebody with a purse and it had a brick in it.
Yeah.
Good old bricks.
They're monsters, Lance.
Yeah, they've taken down so many people.
Oh, going to the nerve hold.
Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, right there. That feels good. Yeah. That's the spot.
That's funny. You hear him, oh, brother, oh, brother. That's what he was saying with his facial expressions. It was funny.
Yeah. Like I said, I always hated Hogan, but man, he definitely was top of the line here and top of the food chain.
He was the man.
Yeah, and I was just waiting. Come on, somebody beat him! Somebody beat him! Somebody finally beat him. The Warrior finally.
So did you lose your shit when the Warrior beat him?
Oh yeah, because I liked the Warrior then because the hair. And plus, I was the only one in the room that was going for Warrior, so.
Ah, that's funny. Looks like he's putting him to sleep, Lance, here with his nerve hold.
Feels so good. He's just going to have a nap. Oh, yeah.
As he screams to him, give it up.
He can't hear you. He's sleeping, buddy. Gee, he's got to poke him.
Hey, you don't have to be so rude.
Yeah, he's having a nap. Let him alone.
That's funny.
Hogan's so old he has a nap in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
Wake me up in
here we go.
Yep, there's a minute left, brother. I wonder if he's gonna hold it up.
2, one more time, and the match is over.
That's gotta be it. There's no way. Look, he's having a good dream.
No, Hogan says that's not it.
Wag the finger.
Here he comes.
Always the same, but it worked, right?
Boom.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hitting him in the gut twice, 3 times he breaks the hold. Up, but Sid counters and hits him with that big side suplex.
A good one. He's
giving the throat thing. It's over.
Yeah, he did that before and it wasn't over.
He said the power bomb.
Yeah. I always wondered what that sticker on him, Sid's elbow pad, man.
Yeah. He's giving him last rites.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, you should know. Hogan says his prayers. That ain't going to help.
Yeah. Here we go. And boom.
Good one.
Let's see.
Oh, and
One,
Hogan's
two. Nope. Hogan kicks out.
Hogan was doing his fish on the beach impression.
Yeah. The flopping fish.
Yeah. Oh, see, this is where you run away.
Yeah.
Run away.
I love Sid's face where he's like shocked.
Yeah, nothing's not working.
Yeah, he's hulking up.
But Sid was never the smartest guy in the world.
Yeah. 3 big right hands. Ooh, now he's taking him from pillar to post.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Irish whip. Big boot. He says he's going to try and body slam him.
Oh, he can't body slam him. He's way too big. It's not like he's Andre the Giant.
Whoa,
780
big body
pounds.
Slam there by the Hulkster.
Come up like he is, didn't he?
And
he got his back, though.
The big leg drop. He goes for the count. Sid kicks out, but Harvey Wimpleman comes in to interfere.
Well, Sid really kicked out, though, didn't he? Because
he picks up Harvey Wimpleman and chucks him at Sid.
Well, they were hitting the bell. Maybe he did pin him.
Here comes Papa Shango.
Oh, I remember now.
I know exactly what happened.
Yeah,
I didn't want to ruin it, but
he'd be out there a long time ago. He missed his cue.
Yep. Because what happened, he was supposed to come in before, right when Hogan went to make the cover, and Sid kicked out because he had to.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's now funny. Him and Papa Shango are doing a beaten, 1-2 beat down on the Hulk here. And as Sid comes to get a chair.
The whole train's coming soon.
Yeah, there's a Warrior.
Oh, here he comes. Short-haired Warrior.
And not as in good shape Warrior.
He's fucking giving her, though, isn't he? Jesus.
Yeah. That's how, here he comes 100 miles an hour and clotheslines the shit out of Papa Shango.
Well, that was a good one. Jeez.
And then Sid whacks him with the chair.
Better
goes
shake the
for
ropes.
A second shot, but Hogan grabs it. Sid runs away. And look at Hogan's face pointing at the Warrior like, oh!
So who won? They're not saying, it's just a big smish,
the big
schmoz.
Mystery?
Yeah.
Hogan wins by disqualification.
It's, what's funny is, even though Warrior basically has long hair there, his hair looks short, doesn't it?
I guess because it was much longer than it...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because anybody in the real world would consider that long hair.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Remember
beetle.
when he came back, people thought it wasn't him?
Yeah, he died and had a new Warrior.
That always made me laugh.
Yeah.
And then remember he wore the weird body suits?
Yeah, like they took Elegante's suit and stripped it up and made a new one. And the thing is, he didn't need to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't get that.
I think he was just weird. They said he was just a weird dude.
Yeah, he meant well, but he was just strange.
Gotta say, though, if you want to go out in wrestling world life, that was kind of a fairy tale ending for his death.
It really was. What does Hogan have there? Oh, a sign that says, "Bring back the Warrior."
Yeah, bring him back. There you go. See, that's not the real Warrior. He wants to bring back the real Warrior.
Absolutely.
So that proves it. That proves it. He's not the real Warrior. That's the fake Warrior.
All right, everyone. So that was a good
You're
one.
the renegade. That was good.
Before we get out of here, if there's anything you want us to watch, usually, 10 years back from now?
10 or more.
Yeah,
we like the old stuff. We enjoy this stuff more than
anything 2007, 8, and back. If anything you want us to watch, leave a comment under this thread below, and we'll try and, pick out 3 or 4 of the top matches on that show.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Hey, Joey, before we go,
yes.
WrestleMania is next weekend or the weekend after?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And they're doing an NXT
Yes.
thing, and we're going to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So
yeah, we'll do the NXT. It'll be NXT New Orleans.
Okay, I think they're doing War Games too.
I have to double check.
Yeah. Alrighty. That was a good show. I really enjoyed this one. I forgot how great it really was.
All right. Yeah. On that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, all that stuff, and we'll see you back next time. Have a good day, everybody.